Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am back today with another Wacky Wednesday process video for Spiegel Mom Scraps. And today I'm going with a pretty simple and easy to create layout. And my albums are kind of a mix of the two. So there's some really detailed and complicated ones, like the process video you saw yesterday for the blog hop. And if you haven't seen that one yet, I suggest you definitely go back to my channel and watch because I create all kinds of neat details on that page. And so for this one, I'm going with more of a simple look. So I have pulled out this collection from Echo Park that's called Creative Agenda, and I am pairing it up with a picture of my daughter, and it's just showing her hands with this little sewing machine that she got for Christmas, which is like a my first sewing machine type of thing. And so what I've done is I've taken 3 of the pattern papers and I've cut some strips in different sizes to go on the left side of the page. And then I am taking one of those 8-inch lace doilies, which are my absolute favorite thing in the Spiegel Mom Scrap store right now. And I'm going to have that on top. And I had printed this photo in 2 different sizes. So I have a 4x4 and a 4x6. So I was kind of deciding which one that I wanted to use on this layout. And I ended up going with the 4x4. And so here you're going to see I am just backing that picture with some white cardstock. And then I'm going to use some additional pattern paper from that same Echo Park pack and create some layers behind that photo. And if you'll notice, my tape runner ran out of tape and I was too lazy to replace it. So I keep some rolls of tape just with the paper backing, and I keep them on my OttLite lamp so they fit just over the top of my lamp, so I have them strung up on there. So you're going to see me reaching for those a little more throughout this video because I was being lazy and didn't want to go and replace my tape runner. Excuse me. So I am going to go ahead and create these layers, and I'm going to do the pattern paper a little bit offset so it looks like the paper's kind of stacked up. And then I'm going to go back and look for another color that I can put in the background, and I found this watercolor check mark, and I'm going to end up using that one. And what I like about it when it is matted behind this photo, what I like is that it looks more like a diagonal stripe, and you really can't even tell that it's check marks. So it just looks just like a watercolor diagonal. So I ended up really liking that. And so I'm going to go ahead and also forget that my tape runner's out of tape. But I am going to go through and attach that one also a little bit offset just to create those layers behind my photo. And then I'm going to reach for some embellishments to start working on how I want this to look. And so I've grabbed a paper clip, and then I'm going to my Me and My Big Ideas. This is like a washi tape book that has all kinds of strips and labels and all different things. And so I'm going to thread 2 different pieces of that through the top of the paper clip. So this one is a pink watercolor star, and then I'm also going to pull out this black and white polka dot and put that through there as well. And then I really liked these label stickers, and so I'm going to stick these and tuck them into my layers. And they're perfect because they do go with the creative theme of the page. So those 2 on the bottom just say, "Now is the time," and "Try new things." And then I'm going to put this "Seize this moment" up at the top, and then arrange my doily so that all of those words will show. So it doesn't have anything up there that is hidden. And so I'm pretty happy with how that side of the page is looking. And then I spent a lot of time working on the bottom right-hand corner, trying to decide exactly how I wanted that to look, because I know I wanted to have a subtle little title down there. So I ended up pulling out those pattern paper strips that match the same ones on the other side. And then I'm pulling out some sequins, and I created a little shaker box out of this 2x2 Project Life card. And so that little heart die cut was just a Project Life card. It came in a pack with the heart already cut out. So I took a page protector and placed it behind it and added some sequin mixes from the Spiegel Mom Scrap store. And I added Let's Be Mermaids and Gunmetal Gray. And then I'm putting that whole thing on some dimensional adhesive pop dots to kind of make it stand up off of that border strip on the bottom. And then you will notice I also went back on the left and added those gunmetal gray sequins to the entire turquoise strip just to add some extra dimension and detail. And then I also took a piece of flare that says True Story and made a little nest of gold thread underneath it and attached it to the bottom of the photo itself. And then I'm working on this down in the bottom, and I wanted to make just a really subtle title. So I really want my photo to be the emphasis on this more simple layout. And I do this a lot when I create a really simple look. I also want a really simple kind of understated title. And I just found 2 word stickers that say create every day. And so that's going to be my title for this page. And then if you'll notice in the top left hand side, I also went and found this little tab that says beautiful that actually sticks out past the edge of the page protector. And then I added a few more gunmetal sequins down there in the bottom right. And then I pulled some of the Let's Be Mermaid sequins to add in a couple of different corners, and you'll see that in the close-ups on my layout as well, just to pull in and make sure I had tied in all of those colors. And that's going to do it. So this is a really simple layout, but it really highlights that photo, and it works really well to kind of balance out my album where I have some really more detailed embellishment heavy pages, and then also some simple ones like this. So I hope you enjoyed the page today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!